Hey guys, welcome back to another video tutorial. In this video we're going to discuss all about how you can create a sidebar menu like Netflix using HTML CSS and also JavaScript. So let's look at the project. I'm going to refresh my page. When you click on the icon and I'm able to see menus have been appeared inside our left side. When you click on that, add cool animation right now. So I'm going to close my code editor browser and I'm going to open my code editor. Inside that I have a style.css, basic structure and script.js. So without further ado, let's get started to write the code. So first of all, I will use the button tag, assign the class btn, and I will use open btn. Also, I have a Google font awesome icon to display the icons, right? So inside that I'm going to use I class fa as fa bars to display the bar. First we're going to save it and also we're going to open it in the browser. Right now I'm able to see the bar has been appeared. The next thing is you need to add the navbar. Before displaying the navbar, I'm going to add the image logo. Also I will assign the class logo as well. Then I will select the navbar. I will use nav and I will make it duplicate because inside it I will add different classes, 3. So 3 navs. On each nav I will assign the different class like nav black. The second one is a nav red and third one is nav white. In the nav white I will display all of the content that are used to display the menus and logo as well. So first of all I will get that and paste on there because I need to just change few things inside there like fa times, and this is a close btn, right? So save and look at that, the close btn logo is appeared inside that. So inside the nav I need to add the logo. I'm gonna use same logo as well that I used on it. Also I will assign a class logo as well. Then I'm going to use UL. All I take in the UL I will assign the class list, and the ally I will use anchor link. First I'm going to use anchor link and I'm going to write some text. It's teams, locations that will live at Netflix, and yeah I will use submenu. So ally UL can anchor link, and inside that I'm going to use Netflix culture. Then the next thing I will use balance, and third inclusion and diversity, and fourth one is block. Just a minute. Block like that. So that is our basic HTML, and yeah, first we're gonna save it and let's look at that, right? So bars, close and icon. So let's move on the CSS. In the CSS, the step number 1, you need to reset all of the things. So I'm gonna use padding 0, box sizing, border box, and I'm going to select my body to display the content in the center. So I'm going to use display flags, align item center, justify content center, and also I will use font family as well, Ruda. So look at that, everything in the center, but don't focus on the logos because I will manage that. So yeah, so I also use the height as well, height 100 VH, so it should be displayed perfectly in the center, right? Cool. Then I'm going to select my text, but I think I need to add the class text. Where is text? In a minute. Okay, I will add the class on there. Paragraph class txt mat navigation. Right, so I'm going to select the text and I'll use text transform uppercase. First we're going to save it and let's look at that. Right now, as you can see, this is the text right now. Then I'm going to select my logo and I'm going to use width 200 pixels. So, right, perfect. Then I'm going to select my nav button. So I already assigned the classes nav button and also same class have another button nav button. So I need to select that button and I'm going to use border none, background transparent, and cursor pointer, and I'm going to use font size 20 pixels is best. First we're going to save it and let's look at that. Right, so then I'm going to select open button and I want to display that in the left side top of my page. So I'm going to use position fixed, top 10 pixel and left will 10 pixel as well. So right now, perfect. So let's work on the nav. Right, now I'm going to use position fixed and I'll use top 0, left also 0, and I'm going to add the height is 100 VH and I need to use transform translate X. First of all, I will use the 0%. When I will use the JavaScript, then I will move it right now. Right, then I need to select my second nav black, right, and I will use width will 60%, background color RGB, and I'm going to use 34, 31 and 31. Max width I'll use 480 pixel and main width I'll use 320 pixel. First we're going to save it and let's look at that. Right, then I need to select nav red, and in the nav red I need to add the few things like a background like that. We need to change it as a 920, and also I need to use width 95% as well. So look at that. The last thing you need to add that is nav white. Inside that I have all of the content, so I need to use color. No, I need to use background with white and with 94%, and I will use padding to make a space all of the sides, so I need to use 40 pixel. Right, after that I need to work on the close button. First we're going to save it and let's look at it. I want to display this close button in the right side of the page. So step number 1, you need to use the position relative, but inside in a minute, yeah, I need to select the position relative on that. Then I need to select my close button because I want to display the content inside the white neighbor. So I need to use position absolute and top 40 pixel, right also 30 pixel, and I'm gonna use opacity 0.3. Save it and let's look at that. Right, perfect. So finally we need to work on the links. List style type none, padding 0. Then I need to select list ally tag. In the ally tag I need to use margin top and bottom 30 pixel left and right. So first we're gonna save it and let's look at that. Right, and then I need to select nav ally anchor link. I need to use color RGB 34, 31 and 31, right? And also I need to change font size to 40 pixel. Text decoration is none. Text transform uppercase. Yeah, perfect. So look at that. Finally, we need to remove the bullets. List style type none, and also I will use padding left to move that 20 pixel. And yeah, it's perfect. So and everything is cool right now. So let's work on the JavaScript. When user will click on this one button, then I want to hide that. When user will click on the bars icon, then I want to display that, right? So let's move on the JS. So I need to create a variable open btn l query selector. So step number 1, you need to select the open btn. When user will click on that, then I want to display the content. The second thing you need to add it close btn element, and this will close. But the last thing you need to add that query selector all. You need to select all of the nav bar, because this is the first one, nav, second and third. You need to select all of that, and inside that you need to use nav element, right? So I need to select the .NET class, right? Then I need to use open. First of all, I need to go on style.css, and in the style.css I've used the I need to hide it at the starting time. You can't see right now. When user will click on that, then I want to display the nav bar, right? So I need to use open btn element, add event listener, write the event, run the function, but I will use arrow sign like that. So I need to select nav element, and I'm going to use for each, because I will add because I have selected 3 navs, so I need to add one by one class when user will click on the icon, bar icon. So inside that I need to select nav, whatever you enter the name inside there. So I'm going to use nav, and you need to select the particular name like this one, class list not add, write any name on there. So I'm going to use visible. So first we're going to save it, and I'm going to open my browser, and also I'm going to open console. In the console I need to select the element, and I need to select where is my nav. So right now this is a nav black, nav right, and when I click on that I'm able to see visible. 3 visibles classes have been appeared inside the nav bar. So once you add that, then you need to go on the style.css, but also I need to remove that. So I need to select close btn, and we need to remove that. When user will click on the close button, so I need to go on the style.css. In the style.css we need to add few things, means we need to add the transitions to display and hide that using transition best. In the starting time the 0, but I need to select the nav, and then I need to use visible. When it will be visible, then I'm going to use transform translate x 0%. So first we're going to save it, and let's look at that. I'm going to close it. Click on that right now, click on that, right? It's working perfectly, but we need to add the transitions. So let's add the transition on the nav transition transform 0.3 SN out. So and click on that right now, click on that, perfect. The next transition we need to add it inside the nav black like there. So I'm going to use transition delay. It will delay 0.4 seconds when nav black is active, like that. I'm going to use nav black visible, then I need to get the transition delay and I'm going to add it 0 seconds. So let's look at that, right? Perfect. And also we're going to use same thing inside the nav red. In the nav red I need to add the 0.2 seconds, and when it will visible, so I need to get that and paste on there. It will visible, then I will change it to 0 seconds. So I click on that right now, click on that. And finally is white, right? In the white I need to use the transition delay 0 seconds when it will be visible, so I will use 0.4 seconds. So and click on that. Alright, now as you can see guys, click on that, click on that. Perfect. So this is all about HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So you can use them to create any web page designing and any project that you want. So thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day. Sorry for my pronunciation. So thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.